Du fliegst auch.
Was passiert, wenn noch ein anderer Georgie verschwindet?
Du fliegst auch.
Oder einer von uns?
Du fliegst auch.
Wollt ihr dann auch so tun, als wäre nichts passiert, so wie alle in dieser Stadt?
Du fliegst auch. Du fliegst
Wenn wir
auch.
zusammenbleiben,
Du fliegst auch. Du fliegst auch.
gewinnen wir.
It's a very hard film, speaking of blood and gore and all that. How much did you have to cut eventually, maybe? How much material got cut from the final release? And did you have to tone it down in certain parts, or were you free to go as far as you wanted?
Not at all. I was free to reach, you know, the highest peaks of intensity because it was pre-established that this movie would be R-rated. There's really no other way to retell it in a way, in a different way. They tried. Well, they did it in the 90s, and it was a movie that a lot of people have in their hearts, but they had a lot of limitations because they couldn't be faithful to all the levels of violence and intensity and you know, adult themes that are told in they're talked about in the book. In this case, we did have that freedom, so I didn't have to pull back, to hold back on anything.
Great, great. How much material were you not able to shoot, or did you have to hold back for chapter 2, assuming that you are responsible for chapter 2, aren't you?
Well, it seems. Of course, you're adapting a book that is like 1,200 pages, and that I love every single page of it, every single character and anecdote and detail and description. So there is a work of summarizing, I think, that is inevitable if you want to like make a 2-hour movie. I mean, apart from the fact that we divided the book into different movies. And yes, I mean, for me it was about like identifying all the big emotional beats of the story and fill it with as much of things that I love from the book. But of course, there's stuff that I sort of had to sacrifice.
Can you give me an example?
Well, the clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
The clubhouse is an amazing, you know, meeting point of losers that I might come back to the clubhouse in part 2.
All right, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having me. Looking
Of course.
forward to everything else coming out of your sleeve.
Thank you so much, man. I'm so glad that you liked it.
Bill, wenn du mitkommst, dann fliegst du auch.
Georgie.
Du fliegst auch. Du fliegst auch. Du fliegst auch. Du fliegst auch.